Hi everyone, welcome to Eco Learning Classes. This is Professor Geeta Mahesh. Dear students, today we will be discussing with respect to chapter-wise distribution of weightage and the type of questions that you can expect from each chapter. Till now you have prepared for information for knowledge purpose in order to enrich your knowledge. But as exams are very close, we have to prepare for examination point of view. To get 100 on 100, here we have a blueprint for the first PUC economics. So we will discuss in detail what type of questions you can expect from each chapter. Let us start, dear students. Here, if you consider, I have taken a modified, I have taken a modified marks allotted. Okay. Now, from the first chapter, as we know, this chapter is a very small chapter and allotted marks is 5. From this chapter, you can expect one mark question. That means 1 mark, it may be a multiple choice or from fill in the blanks, multiple match the following or from 1 mark question. And one 4 mark question from this chapter. You have to prepare the topics in that way where you should able to answer for 4 marks. Then come to collection of data. From this chapter, the allotted marks is 6 and you can expect 2 mark question 1 and 4 mark question 1. So total 6 marks. And if you consider organization of data, here you can expect a 1 mark question, 2 mark question and 4 mark question. So total marks 4, 2, 1 ends with a 4 marks. Okay, allotted marks is 4. And come to presentation of data. If you consider presentation of data, here you can expect one 1 mark question and one 2 mark question and one 6 mark question. Total marks is 9 marks. And if you consider the measures of central tendency from this chapter, you can expect one 1 mark question and one 4 mark question and one practical oriented, and that is 5 mark question. And come to measures of dispersion. Here the allotted marks is 9 and from this chapter you can expect one 1 mark question and one 2 mark question and one 6 mark question. So total marks is 9. So here you can see the correlation, and from this chapter one 6 mark question and one 1 mark question, the total marks allotted here is 7 marks. Then come to index numbers. From this chapter you can expect one 4 mark question, one 2 mark question and one 1 mark question. And the uses of statistical tools, if we consider, here allotted marks is 3 marks, and from this chapter you can expect one 2 mark question and one 1 mark question. From this chapter, from this part, the statistics for economics, the total in the total question paper, if we consider the total marks or the value of that question paper, from this part you can expect 63 marks from part A. But here, dear students, you should not confuse that. If you study only part A, you will get a 63 marks. This is the maximum marks allotted for this part. You have to remember, from statistics part, they will raise the questions for 63. So I'm talking including choice. Okay. But if you attend according to the question paper, you can get a maximum marks here is 45. So from statistical part, okay, you can get a 45. Maximum marks you can get is 45. But the total number of questions asked and their marks is 63. If you leave the choice and you need to attend the required questions, and if you attend a required question, then you will get a maximum marks from this part A is 45. Remaining 55 you have to score from part B to get 100 on 100. So here we go with the Indian economy, that is Indian economic development. If we see the first chapter in the part B, Indian economy on the eve of independence, the allotted marks is 7. And from this chapter, you can expect one 1-mark question, one 2-mark question, and one 4-mark question. Indian economy, second chapter, Indian economy 1950 to 1990, if we consider, the allotted marks is 5. From this chapter, one 1-mark question and one 4-mark question. Then come to economic reforms. In this chapter, you can get a 9 marks and it is very important chapter too, even for competitive exams. So from this chapter, 6 marks is allotted, that is one 6-mark question you can expect, and here one 2-mark question and one 1-mark question. And come to poverty. If you come to poverty, here the allotted marks is 8. From this chapter, one 1-mark question and one 2-mark question and one practical oriented question, that is for 5 marks. Then come to human capital formation in India. 9 marks is allotted, and from this chapter you can expect one 1-mark question, one 2-mark question and one 6-mark question. Then come to rural development. From rural development, allotted marks is 7, and from this chapter, one 1-mark question, one 2-mark question and one 4-mark question. So you have to be very thorough with the 4-mark questions. Okay, you have to thorough with the concept so that you can able to attend for 4 marks. Then come to employment, growth, informalization and other issues. So allotted marks is 12, and from this chapter you can expect a one 1-mark question and one practical oriented question and one 6-mark question. Dear students, here you have to be very thorough and you have to learn properly. Okay, then come to infrastructure. Here the marks, if you can see here, 4-mark question 1 and 2-mark question is 1 and 1-mark 1 question. So total marks, if we consider, it ends with a 7 marks, but actually allotted marks is 8. So here you can expect one more 1-mark question from this chapter. Environment and sustainable development is here from this chapter. 7 marks is allotted. From this chapter, 1-mark question 1 and 2-mark question 1 and 4-mark question 1. Come to comparative development experience of India and its neighbors. If we consider from this chapter, 1-mark question, 2 questions they will rise and one 4-mark question they are going to ask. So, dear students, from statistics part, 1-mark question compulsory you have to attend 8 questions. Okay. So from part A, 8 1-mark questions you will get. So you need to attend 8. It is compulsory question. Okay. So here you can see 2-mark questions. There are nearly 6 questions. Okay. Out of 6, you need to attend 4 questions. So 4 into 2, you will get 8 marks. Okay. And if you see 4-mark questions, there are 5 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 5, you need to attend 3 questions. So how many marks? 4. 4 into 3, 12 marks. Okay. Then 6 marks out of 3 questions, you need to attend only 2 questions. So out of 3, if you attend 2, you'll get a 12. So here 8 plus 8 plus 12 plus 12 and one practical question will be there. With respect to practical question, one from statistical and 2 questions from Indian economy. Okay. So you can attend those 2 practical questions from Indian economy or one from statistics and one from Indian economy. So it depends how you are going to choose or which question you are going to choose. Okay. So when you choose 5-mark question, that is practical oriented from statistics part or statistical part, then you can get a 45 marks. And dear students, from Indian economy, Total allotted marks is 78. Okay, out of 78, that means including choice I'm talking. So from this chapter, maximum marks you have to score 55. If you attend a practical oriented both the questions from this, then from this part you can get a 60 marks, and from part A you will get a 40 marks. Okay. So here let us see how many questions will come. For 1 mark, 12 questions will be there, and these questions are compulsory questions. You have to prepare properly. And 2 mark questions, there will be 7 questions. Out of 7, you need to attend a 5. So total you will get a 10. Okay. Then there will be 7 4 marks, 6 4 mark questions will be there. Out of 6, you need to attend 4. 4 into 4, 16 marks. Then 3 6 mark questions will be there. Out of 3 6 marks, you have to attend 2. So 6 into 2, 12 marks. And 1 practical oriented, if you attend, the total marks will be 55. If you attend a 2 practical oriented question from part B itself, then you can score 60 marks from Indian economy. Dear students, here is first PUC question paper pattern. Okay, from part A, there will be 1 mark question, 20 questions, which includes multiple choice, fill in the blanks, match the following, and 1 mark. So total marks is 20, no choice. From statistics, you need to attend 8 questions. That means 8 questions will be from statistics, and from Indian economic development, 12 questions. These 8 and 12 compulsory questions, there is no choice. So you will get a 20 marks. And if you consider part B, there will be 9 2-mark questions. So totally you will get a 18 marks. Okay. So from statistics part, out of 6, you need to attend 4. 4 into 2, 8 marks you can score. And out of 7 2-mark questions under the Indian economic development, you need to attend 2 questions, total 10 marks. Okay, if we add 8 and 10, you will get 18 marks under part B. Come to part C. From this, 7 4-mark questions you need to attend. So total 28 marks. And here if we observe, out of 5, you need to attend a 3. 3 into 4, 12. And here out of 6, you need to attend 4. 4 into 4, 16. Total 28. Allotted under part C. If you consider part D, 6 marks you need to attend 4. So total marks is 24. So out of 3 questions, you need to attend 2. 2 into 6, 12. And here under Indian economic development also, out of 3, you need to attend 2. 2 into 6, 12 marks. Total marks is 24. And come to part E, practical oriented question. From this, you need to attend 2 questions. So 2 into 5, so 10. Okay, 2 into 5 is 10. And if you consider here, you can choose 1 from a statistics part and 2 from Indian economy. But here there is no segregation. Okay, out of 3, you need to attend 2. 2 into 5, 10. Okay, so the total marks is 10. If we add all this, you will get a 100 and 100. In this way, if you prepare properly, definitely you will get 100 and 100. And all the best for your exams, dear students. Dear students, if you like, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.